Hello there, Tyrant here, and I just finished watching the latest episode of Darling with the FranXX. I think that's how it's pronounced. I forget sometimes. But anyways, so I was hoping this is going to be a little bit more like an interesting, ominous episode. It kind of turned into that, but it didn't really live up to what I was hoping for, but maybe other people did enjoy it. Let me know if you did. But let's see. So the kids all get to go to the city to get awarded medals, and this is their first time in the city. Well, they have this whole hoopla and shit. It's fun for them and everything. But while they're in the city, shoot, what's his name? Zorome wanders around and kind of splits with the group, and he ends up getting lost. And he gets found out by one of the adults, this older woman, it turns out, and she has like this weird heart thing and interesting. And this is when it gets interesting. Like, okay, this is where I think we're gonna start learning kind of the dark side of the plantation. This is what I was hoping for. We get a little bit of it, because you see they start talking, and you see little weird notes, like when she investigates him, like how to cure him. He can't cure him by, or scan him with normal means, something with pet mode, and like, huh, okay, that's an interesting thing to note. Them talking about partners, how things are like that, just kind of weird. Then seeing her partner like in this tube and stuff, and like, okay, like it's really weird, like that weird that you want, like, okay, give us a little bit more, come on, give more, I want to know what's happening. Then they have all this weird talk and stuff, to the point where it just gets a bit sad and disappointing, because as in the way that it starts getting like, ooh, I want more, give me more, come on, just give me a little bit more, because you just want to know what's happening in this place, because the story up to now has been the kids kind of growing up and fighting the Clopsosauruses. I got no idea how to pronounce that, but the monsters, and it's not been bad, but there hasn't been any deep plot happening. At first it was, can Hiro be with 02? That was the first thing. That's over. He can. Then they were doing this kind of love triangle thing. It's not been fully solidified, but that's a running plot. But where's the big plot? I was hoping this episode was gonna continue with that, like start establishing the big plot. Like, there's been little hints here and there, and it's always been weird, but there's never been a full thing happening, so it's bugging me. But that's why I'm saying, like, this episode was like, oh cool, we're getting little shit, but we didn't get enough, or I feel like we didn't get enough. Like, I want enough to ask questions, a lot more questions, because they gave me enough questions to, like, okay, so they're keeping old people around and keeping them in stasis for, huh? Okay. The kids are genetic things? Then it makes you wonder about 02 a little bit, how she was created and stuff like that. And then kind of like that, but I wanted more questions. Like, in the beginning of the episode, it started with the upper people talking about sending them to another location, and this was the reward. See, that when you see them, then like the plot starts to, like, okay, what's gonna happen? Come on, give me more. But it never truly becomes that. Now we're just gonna have to wait and see what comes from this. It was interesting, to say the least, yes, but I just want a deeper plot, just not these little random little things. But that's kind of what I thought about this episode. So yeah.